Look, it's a great day for baseball. If we look back at what the Giants did in spring training, they had a great spring, won a lot of games, did a lot of things right. Can that carry over into this game here in Cincinnati and the season?
Large crowd on hand. The Reds' 149th home opener. And this is the breakdown of Green, who, for my money, was the Reds' best starter last season.
You know, Hunter Green talked about this spring training, talked about being a little more efficient with his pitches. At the end of the season, he was probably one of the best pitchers in the game. He was that physically, but mentally he was that guy. This year, he wants to build upon that.
Digging in to get things started, Lamont Wade Jr. Lamont Wade Jr. hit .260 a year ago.
And he gets a pop fly that hangs. Ellie De La Cruz. One down. And Adames was the biggest add, the biggest contract in Giants history. 7 years, over $180 million. At the knee, strike three.
And he is not playing around. He is a power pitcher that is throwing with power.
Giants have never, in 11 1/3 innings lifetime against Hunter Green, they've never scored an earned run.
Struck him out.
13 pitches, partner. I'd say that's efficient.
Brutally. 1, 2, 3.
On the hill for the Giants today, opening it up will be Logan Webb, making his 4th opening day assignment appearance. Webb, 6'1", 225-pounder, 28 years of age. In his 6th year at the big league level, and lifetime against the Reds, 2-2 with a 1.64 ERA.
Got him. So Webb starts out with a strikeout.
Pretty smart pitching right there, and Friedl couldn't catch up to it.
Now Matt McLean.
Got him.
So Webb strikes out each of the first 2 hitters.
Here's Ellie De La Cruz.
Payoff again. Downstairs. De La Cruz takes his walk.
And I love to see that from Ellie.
Now Gavin Lux.
Another walk after back-to-back strikeouts, back-to-back free passes. Candelario to right. Yastrzemski misses the ball. It's trapped. De La Cruz never stopped. Stop sign for Lux. De La Cruz scores. Reds on the board. It's 1-zip. Ribby single for Jamer Candelario.
Boy, Candelario put that right in the perfect spot.
And Jamer Candelario coming up with the big hit right there.
Here's Chapman. 1 for 7 lifetime against Green.
Swing and a miss.
3 straight strikeouts for Hunter Green, who is dialing gas out of the gate. Ties him up and in. A perfectly placed fastball.
4 straight strikeouts for Hunter Green after he got the pop-up of Lamont Wade Jr. to begin the game.
Green is on his game. That is 5 straight strikeouts.
Middle of the 2nd inning. It's the Reds 1, Giants nothing on opening day 2025.
A 9-pitch inning, 3 ground balls.
Logan Webb back into form. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 3rd. Wilmer Flores, then Yastrzemski coming up. The Giants are trailing 1-0 after 2.
Mike Yastrzemski hitting in that 8th spot with Tyler Fitzgerald on deck. And the first hit of the year for the Giants is a single off the bat of Mike Yastrzemski.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out over the inside corner. 2 down.
He had no chance. If he makes contact, he shatters his bat and just hits a weak ground ball somewhere.
Fouled into the glove, strike 3.
Count them up, folks. 5, 6, 7 as Green adds 2 more to the total here in the 3rd. He has struck out 7, 1-0 Reds, bottom of 3. And rounding first, and Friedl will hold right there, and that is a leadoff single, and that is exactly what the Reds want out of their leadoff hitter.
Now De La Cruz, who was the tone breaker in that run-scoring 1st inning. Opposite way. That is down for a base hit. Friedl turns and holds as Ramos got to it cleanly, and the Reds have 2 on.
And you got to be aware of anything happening with Lux at the plate.
Up the middle. No play at second, no play at first. It's bases loaded. The Ellie effect. He hurries the D up the middle, and the Giants can't get it together. That's an infield base hit.
So an infield single for Lux, and Candelario has a chance to have a day right here.
Jamer Candelario is a ribby already. He's got another base hit. Friedl scores. De La Cruz windmill. Throw goes to 3rd. De La Cruz scores. Slide into a tag. Out at 3rd. But the Reds get a couple there. Jamer Candelario is driven in 3. It's 3-0 Cincinnati.
So Lee takes the walk. 2nd base runner for the Giants.
Elliot Ramos bats with a runner at 1st and 2 outs.
High to right. Drifting back, Fraley. At the wall. Out of here. So Ramos wins the battle, and the Giants with their first home run of the season.
It's the first runs of the year for the Giants, and that was an awesome at bat. Power against power, and Ramos ultimately beat him. It's 3-2 Reds.
First and second, one out, 1-0 on Friedel.
Trying to throw strikes here. Friedel swings and grounds one to second. Fitzgerald flips to second one. Adames to first. Got him double play. Inning over. On to the fifth we go.
Yastrzemski races back as Friedel makes the play, 2 away. Wade, first pitch, left field. Gavin Lux.
And Hunter Green works a nice, tidy, scoreless fifth. He's in line for the victory. Reds need to score some more, though. They're up 3-2.
Green, 5 innings, couple of runs, struck out 8, walked only 1. They hand the ball to 32-year-old addition in the offseason, Scott Barlow.
Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there from Barlow, and he had Adames flailing at it. He's down on strikes.
Payoff. The helmet pops off. He gets another strikeout.
Second time that Lee has been a strikeout victim, and a breaking ball's popped up into short center field. Ellie's out. On is Friedel. Ellie's calling for it, and he's got it. The inning is over. Nice job by Barlow out of the Reds bullpen. He works a 1-2-3 sixth.
Hard throwing right-hander, making his first ever opening day appearance.
Now 2 outs for Christian Encarnacion Strand, who laced a single back up the middle his last time up.
That is ripped to third. That's a fair ball. Chapman couldn't handle. On angle for Ramos. CES shoots up to second. A just fair 2-bagger for Christian Encarnacion Strand. Jake Fraley ground out, foul pop out.
Fitzgerald in a 4-3 putout to end the inning.
Reds ahead. It's a 1-run game deeper into Terry Francona's bullpen. It's 3-2 as we shift to the 8th, and on the mound it is Tony Santillan. Top of the order, Wade, and they've not put a man on base since Yastrzemski's single in the 5th inning. Driven to right center. Fraley extends and takes it away.
Oh, what a play by Jake Fraley. With a little leap and a stretch, he makes the catch.
Looking for his 5th career save, it's Ian Jabot.
Jung-Hoo Lee and Matt Chapman in the Giants' 9th inning with the Reds up 3-2.
And the walk.
Great at bat.
The tying run is on.
And a base hit to right field. Lee is on the move. He hits the bag at second. He'll make third easily. And the Giants have runners at the corners.
And now it's the Giants catcher Patrick Bailey, who is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts and a fly out to left.
And a base hit, and this game is tied. Bailey comes through. It's 3-3.
And with 2 down in the 9th inning, Patrick Bailey comes through in the clutch. The Giants have tied it at 3. Now Wilmer Flores with 2 down.
High drive to left. Done back. Out of here.
Big fly. Boom! And the Giants have a 6-3 lead. Another slider, and Wilmer was never more on one. The Giants have scored 4 times in the 9th inning.
Well, things have turned around. It's the bottom of the 9th, and the Giants lead 6-3. Giants closer Ryan Walker comes into the game.
Weigh in on him, and that got him. 2 outs. The Reds put a man on.
Now TJ Friedel, tying run on deck in McLean if Friedel can reach.
Hurtubise takes off. Defensive indifference has second. Up the middle. That is throw. Wave is on for Hurtubise. Friedel a ribby single. The Reds cling to life.
High to left field and deep. Ramos back at the wall, and this game is over. Well, you might as well start out the season with just a little bit of torture. And the Giants come back with 4 in the 9th to beat the Reds.